Paul W.S. Anderson has directed his fair share of adaptations over the years. Whether it was various video game series or, most recently, a novel, the filmmaker and his wife, Milla Jovovich, have crafted some interesting films, each with a unique flair and gripping stylistic action. His latest film, In the Lost Lands, is an adaptation of the short story of the same name written by Game of Thrones series author George R.R. Martin. Starring Dave Bautista and Milla Jovovich, the movie, released in early March 2025, has had a disappointing box office total of $4.7 million worldwide against a budget of $55 million. Now, In the Lost Lands is set to make the transition to video on demand, VOD, soon. In the Lost Lands will be heading to digital platforms for rental or purchase on April 8, 2025. Despite the movie struggling to make an impact at the box office earlier this year, there is a chance that the Dave Bautista-led dystopian film could find an audience in the VOD landscape. As streaming titles continue to find popularity with limited theatrical runs, the window for movies to stay in theaters continues to slowly but surely dwindle. In the Lost Lands review, Dave Bautista and Milla Jovovich team up is a mess. Dave Bautista and Milla Jovovich can't save this uninspired adaptation of a George R.R. Martin short story. However, extending a film's period on the big screen was one of the big talking points at CinemaCon, which may give movies like In the Lost Lands a better chance to make a profit. However, Paul W.S. Anderson's adaptation struggled to bring any engagement, despite having some impressive talent in front of the camera. In the Lost Lands has a chance to find a second life on digital. In the Lost Lands centers around Boyce Bautista, a lone gunslinger with a dark secret, as he navigates a dystopian Earth alongside Grey Alice Jovovich, a witch hunting down a werewolf to avoid a violent church and its relentless apostolic followers. Part Western and part post-apocalyptic action thriller, the movie could be the type that can thrive in the digital VOD landscape despite not getting the chance it deserved in theaters. Interestingly enough, this would make the film an outlier in Anderson's filmography. The director, who is best known for adapting the Resident Evil video games into an action franchise, has had plenty of success at the box office over the years. Resident Evil, the final chapter, would be Anderson's final entry in the series in 2016, and it would earn $312 million worldwide against a budget of $40 million, becoming the most successful film in the franchise. However, between In the Lost Lands and 2020's Monster Hunter, his other latest work, the director's work hasn't been as profitable in theaters. With a digital release date of April 8, In the Lost Lands will be available on VOD the same day as Bong Joon-ho's newest film, Mickey 17, which has had its own share of box office woes. Seeing how the two films stack up on a new platform will be interesting. Anderson hasn't yet set his next project, but for now, fans will be able to purchase his next film on digital soon.